Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Hey, now boxing as we know it, right? Some boxers, y'all know I don't really like to talk about much unless they're really in the ring because there's a lot of shenanigans. And I don't like to waste you guys' time with that. There's other uploaders and content creators that talk about them. Hey, it's lucrative talking about them, but sometimes principles are the thing. I know people are not out there caring what Doma's talking about anyway. It's a few of you that know that you'll come here and get some truths, so you might come around. But, I just say whatever to certain boxers. Tyson Fury is one of them. There's a lot of shenanigans there. Amir Khan is one of them. A lot of shenanigans there. Adrian Broner is one of them. A lot of shenanigans there, right? And the new one last year or so is Ryan Garcia. It's just too many shenanigans outside of the ring, so I don't really, want to, they get attention. They're like attention seekers, right? There's a lot of things that are going on outside of the ring, and I think these are the kind of people who, if they're not talked about for a few weeks, they can't really handle it, so they just do something. I'm a basketball coach, and I had players that were like that, right? But they didn't like to play for me, it's because, if they don't have a good game, then they're going to do something silly, so we can still talk about something they did in the game, and I didn't play that, right? I didn't play that. I would just straight up tell them in front of the team, yeah, when you don't have a bad game, you do something, so somebody could talk about you. So we're not, right? And so that would make them stop because they knew I knew the deal. So here's the deal. Ryan Garcia now, right? For example, he's in a huge fight with Devin Haney, the living legend Devin Haney, right? Someone who's doing boxing the right way. Someone who, in his division, there's never anybody he's not trying to fight, that he's trying to avoid in his division. At 135 pounds, he either fought everybody or tried to fight anybody with a name. If it's Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, this guy, was his mandatory. Did not want to fight him. Start talking about Gervonta Davis and everyone else. So now fast forward to Ryan Garcia going up to 140 pounds because he couldn't make 135 anymore. And then after that, after Devin Haney becomes undisputed, right, by taking a fight with Kambosos twice in Australia for a little bit of money, a fraction of money, to become undisputed. Now he goes up to 140. Mainstream boxing is acting like Devin Haney's so much bigger than Ryan Garcia. They're trying to say his fight with, for example, going up to 140 and fighting the guy that Teofimo Lopez didn't want to fight. Instead, he would fight Josh Taylor. Yeah, Regis Prograis. Now, because Devin Haney made him look, made him look pedestrian, now Regis Prograis is nothing. This is what they're trying to tell you. And you know who they want Devin Haney to fight? Now that he's 140, the best fighter at 147 like Jerron Boots Ennis, the best fighter at 154 like Tim Chu or something like that. This is what they're trying to tell Devin Haney to do, and everybody else has been handpicked and cherry picked. And people that write articles and know stuff, they're in the know, which means this is sinister. They know that it's not that way. They know that he's not trying to cherry pick fighters. They know it, but they want to tell you things. So that's how, I'm just watching. So Ryan Garcia should be actually, appreciative, right, of him being able to fight the living legend in Devin Haney. And we call it a big fight. So he's in a big fight now with Devin Haney, and now he's out here trying to dictate where the fight is. The fight's supposed to be in New York at Barclays, right? And he's coming out talking all on social media, which he can't stop doing, and trying to say the fight should be in Las Vegas, which means you shouldn't be stipulating anything. He's supposed to be grateful for being able to fight, but he's not. And he's trying to stipulate where the fight is. If I was Devin Haney, I'd tell him, get the hell out of here, whatever with you. That's what I would say, because Devin Haney is undisputed, has a belt even now at 140, beating the hardest guy at 140, and Ryan Garcia doesn't have a belt. Feels entitled because he's got social media following, which is not boxing, to stipulate. He's supposed to be grateful. This is boxing for you. This is Ryan Garcia for you. The fight might not happen. That's why I don't really want to report on it. I'm really sad that Devin Haney's wasting his time with this guy here. And you guys know I don't really have anything against Ryan Garcia. It's about the shenanigans. It's about the people that are entitled. I get on Edgar Berlanga just after he fought. I'll get on him, right, in a minute, because it's ridiculous what he's talking about. Win a fight in a division and call out none of the good fighters in the division, the champions, right? Just Canelo and Jaime Munguia, right? Entitlement, right? No one won't call out Morrell, won't call out Benavidez, just those other ones. Those good ones who ain't got nothing to do with them, because they can. All they do is watch how Canelo rolls, how Ryan Garcia rolls, how Jaime Munguia rolls. These guys have all been mandatories for hard fighters, and as soon as they're mandatories for hard fighters, they won't fight them. And before I get out of here, I'm just going to tell you who. Canelo was Demetrius Andrade's mandatory at 154. Decided I'm not doing it. I just told you Ryan Garcia was Devin Haney's mandatory. I can decide I won't do it. Mainstream media won't get on me about it. And your boy Jaime Munguia was Demetrius Andrade's mandatory at 160 pounds, right? And Jamal Charlo's too. I've decided not to do it. And now those people who decide not to do something, they always seem to get in lucrative fights, okay? And then when I talk about Negro Leagues, I mean it. The people, those boys have to be and do other things, and it's a whole different league. There has never been somebody of color who's a mandatory just said, I'm not fighting the champion. I'm still waiting for somebody to prove that and tell me who. But Ryan Garcia should be grateful. He's not. He's in a fight with Devin Haney, and he wants to dictate where it is. Absolutely ridiculous. There is no other opinion here, people. Domo Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all.